it's the Live Granny, Mrs. Simpson. Come on into my living room library, sit at my knees, and let's have a story. Okay, today's story, everyone, all my friends here in my living room library, is called Mole Hill. And if you know anything about a mole, they are animals that live underground, and usually they're nocturnal, if I'm not mistaken, which means they like to come out at night. So this story is about one mole, and can this one small mole save his home? So let's find out. And the author of this story is Alex Latimer, and Alex Latimer is also the illustrator. Mole Hill. I think, boys and girls, you will really enjoy this story, and you will really enjoy the pictures. One bright day, the mole family awoke to the smell, or I should say the stink, of diesel smoke. "Oh, Daddy, help!" Mole's children cried, frightened of what lurked outside. So Mole crept out, and then he saw the last thing he was hoping for. If you look closely, you will see the diesel smoke as it enters into the rooms in the mole home. What is Mole going to find? "Oh dear," said Mole. "Oh shucks, oh no." For on Mole Hill stood 3 huge trucks. First was Dozer, big and yellow, a grim and fearsome metal fellow. The truck beside was even greater, the rumbling orange excavator. Last was Loader, strong and tough, not quite as big, but big enough. Now, what is the job of all of these big, huge trucks? The diggers moved towards the mole's mound. They made a terrible, dreadful, scraping sound. "Stop right there," yelled Mole, "this minute. That's my home, and my kids are in it." The 3 enormous trucks stopped still and stared at Mole upon his hill. Look how small Mole is compared to the 3 big machines. "A mole can't tell us what to do. We're 1,000,000 times as big as you. Now move aside, you're in our way. We want to build a shopping mall today." A shopping mall, boys and girls, right where Mole's Hill is. Mole stood his ground and rubbed his head. Then, thinking fast, he bravely said, "I may be smaller than a digger, but I faced creatures much, much bigger." The trucks all laughed. "Bigger than us? Absurd, bizarre, ridiculous. Mole smiled and said, dig here, and soon you'll see the bones of my last enemy. Now, who could be bigger than the three machines buried here? So Excavator scooped out some ground and took a look at what she found. The skull of a terrific beast, 100 feet from west to east. The creature's neck was very long. Its tree trunk legs were thick and strong. What do you guys think? Brontosaurus, maybe? Then Dozer pushed some dirt away and found beneath, to his dismay, a massive skull, a bony plate, and two great horns, both long and straight. I think this is the bony plate. Or no, a third sharp spike upon the snout, a fearsome body, broad and stout. Well, what do you guys think? Is it a Triceratops? Is it a Stegosaurus? I'll let you guys decide. Let's keep going. Loader dug in deep and slow down into the earth below. He found two pairs of dreadful claws, and then, much worse, the creature's jaws. So many teeth, all sharp as pins, not just for smiling, monstrous grins. I think we'll all agree. T-Rex? Those bones, they said, are terrifying. We thought, brave mole, that you were lying. These creatures must have reached the sky. Now tell us, please, how did they die? These creatures, said the clever mole, they once tried to build upon my hole, and when they wouldn't leave my mound, they ended up inside the ground. Now, of course, we're too smart to believe mole, but let's see what the machines do. The trucks all trembled and no one blinked. And now, said Mole, they are all extinct. Let's just remember, extinct means they don't exist anymore. Oh dear, said Excavator. We're out of here. We'll see you later. And off they thundered down the hill. Who knows, they might be running still. At last Mole Hill was safe and sound. So too were Mole's children underground. They have a lovely home. That night at home, the young mole said, as Daddy tucked them into bed, "How did the dinos really die? We think that you may have told a little lie. Our book here says they were destroyed by an enormous asteroid. That's true, said Mole. Your book is right. A rock from space hit Earth one night. The dust and smoke blocked out the sun, and the days of the dinosaur were done. But I had to scare those trucks away so we could live another day. Mole leant in low and kissed each child and whispered softly as he did, no new mole, no excavator, no rock from space or impact crater. Not one thing, I guarantee, will ever separate us three. Now, isn't that a great story? It's got everything that makes a good story. It's got big machines, it's got dinosaurs, and it's got a hero. The hero, I guess we've all decided, is Mole. Now, in order to be a hero in this story, Mole had to tell a lie, right guys? How many of you think it was okay in this instant for Mole to tell a lie? Think about it for a minute. And if you think it's okay, why did you think it was okay in this particular story for Mole to tell a lie? If you want, you can send me the answer in an email or on the mail part of the YouTube channel. Thank you everyone for being here with us again at Live Granny for this fabulous story. Everyone out there in Storyland and my friends here in my living room library, be well and goodbye until our next story.